Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Oh, good take in a good area. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, there's a player below Peter who loves the high intensity, and it's Lautaro Martinez. His very direct style, as well as the ability to change rhythm, I think he would go down well in a lot of other teams. But the way he likes to press in the final third, it's something that's often overlooked, something that contributes to that directness. He puts a big shift in.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Mkhitaryan, decent chance! Goal! Inter! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Zero no controle o jogo tá zero no controle da gente, você vê jogando.
A Serbi.
Zero no controle o jogo tá zero no controle da gente, você vê jogando.
Shifted it to the flank. Tries to play it through, but he's gone backward here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Akanji.
Inter clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Tries to pass it through. DiMarco has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. No, he's seen through all of that. Mkhitaryan. And it's Guendouzi. DiMarco. And it's DiMarco. Thuram is in a really good position out wide. That ball looks a good one. Dybala. And he shoots! Really well taken goal.
Isso, você
Two
conseguiu
to the
marcar, o jogo tá bom.
Purring, absolutely purring. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Çalhanoğlu. DiMarco. Looking for the run. Stefan de Vrij. Zielinski. DiMarco. Thuram. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez goes for a shot!
Puta merda.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
DiMarco. Akanji. Ajic. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Roberto Baggio. It's a really well-measured ball. Zielinski. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco. Acerbi wins the duel this time. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's fabulous. Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's intervened well there. Ajic. And it's Mkhitaryan. And that has found him in acres of space. Out for a throw. Ajic. Now DiMarco. Spread it left. Barella. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ajic is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very
O
first
goleiro
corner.
manual ajudou demais ali.
And it's been taken short. Darmian does really well to win the ball there. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Ajic. Mkhitaryan has found the net here, of course. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's in space and looking for options. Zielinski. And the first half is done. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Inter really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Inter Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Esse jogo é enjoado, velho. A pessoa às vezes fica estressada mesmo, cara. Você quer 2, 3, 4 partidinhas e já para, porque se você continuar, você fica nervoso.
Here we go again then. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And that has put paid to that. Dumfries. Barella. Spread out to the left. Now it's Thuram. Here's Thuram! And that has been cleared. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Inter are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
DiMarco. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Zielinski. Now it's Dybala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dybala. And it's Guendouzi. A nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dumfries did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Out to the left it goes. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. And here's Baggio, and he's got the beating. It's Baggio! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Danger averted for now. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. DiMarco.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Dybala.
è di 81.007 spettatori.
Let's look at Mkhitaryan. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Agic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's there to get it away. DiMarco. Agic. Nicely spread. Çalhanoğlu. And he plays one through. And this is Çalhanoğlu. And this is Mkhitaryan. Big chance! De Vrij gets it clear. And here's Thuram. And he's had a hit. It's anyone's ball now.
Você não consegue achar o cursor do marcador, velho. Você fica extremamente perdido no jogo, cara. Você sabe o que o cara vai fazer, você sabe para quem que ele vai tocar, mas ele não consegue. Olha. É isso, velho. É isso, cara. Muito difícil marcar. Eu sabia que ele ia tocar para esse cara aqui, ó, na grande área. Mas eu não consegui marcar, velho. O jogador demora a chegar, tudo demora a acontecer.
Oh, that was vital. And he's quick to get it clear again. Akanji. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Oi.
Roberto Baggio! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Çalhanoğlu. Strong challenge. That could leave a
Sendo
mark.
assim, só no sufoco. Para sair aqui, só assim. Não pode dar mole. É um toque errado ali, o cara já merecia o gol há muito tempo, velho. Porque tá conseguindo fazer jogadas. Eu não tô conseguindo marcar. Não acho nem cursor pra marcar, no geral.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dybala.
Puta que pariu, que golaço. Aí é foda, né? Você vê, o cara amassou ali, velho. O cara amassou o segundo tempo inteiro. Vai lá e fim. Aí o cara vai acreditar. O cara amassou, ó, quitou, ó. É isso. O cara ficou com raiva, aqui. O cara amassou o segundo tempo inteiro. Uma estocada lá e pá. Eu tô jogando esses eventos aqui e depois fico um bom tempo sem jogar, porque não tem nada fazendo no jogo. Fica chato pra caralho você ficar naquelas divisões lá. Tipo, eu geralmente chego na terceira, né? Aí tô na terceira. Aí, pá, fica ali lutando pra passar da terceira pra segunda, igual já aconteceu comigo. Aí passei pra segunda, não consigo passar pra primeira, que aí o nível dos caras é muito mais alto, né? E eu tenho um problema de conexão que tem hora que fica ruim demais, velho. Aí não adianta. Você vai ficar ali subindo divisão, descendo a divisão. Esses eventos aqui, pelo menos, eu sinto que tem um propósito, né? Tem que ir lá ganhar uma partida, passar para a próxima fase do evento, ganhar outra partida, passar para a próxima fase, aí tem as premiações lá, os moedinhos, negocinho. Eu nem visto no time, devo ter sei lá quantas moedas, GP guardado aí, nem mexo no time também. Enquanto der para jogar, eu vou jogando. Eu jogo pouco. Estressante demais esse jogo. Eu jogo um pouquinho aqui, depois outro pouquinho com a zona. E vida que segue. É isso.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent.
Velho, não, cara, isso aí é vantagem, irmão. Isso aí é vantagem, velho. Pô, um jogo burro do caramba, velho. Aí é pecado. Aí é pecado. Pô, isso aí na cara do gol ali, pô, de bala, mano. O cara vai lá e me dá essa falta. Nossa, o passe do outro.
That's a good ball out wide. And that's going right the way across. Modric. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Tries to pass it through.
Ele vai pegar.
Chow spots it and intercepts. Out to the left it goes.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. It's a good-looking delivery. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Zielinski. And it's Zielinski. Now it's Vlahovic. And here's Modric. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball.
Nossa, mano, é sempre assim, né, velho?
A bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Milan ran themselves into the proverbial
Nossa, velho, mas nada tá dando certo, mano.
First quarter of an hour gone. Rafael Leao. And he lines up a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get
Vai pegar
themselves
ainda,
set.
olha.
That's really well cleared. And he's had it nicked away.
Meu Deus.
Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Akanji. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Meu Deus, velho. Mas todos os caras...
No, that was never going to make it. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's managed to get free. Hoisted in. Tries to get it clear. Mkhitaryan. Here's Dybala. Thiaw gets over and intercepts. Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence.
Meu Deus! Cruzamento na mão do cara, velho.
Akanji. He's had it taken off him. 15 minutes till half-time. Fratesi. Vlahovic. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mkhitaryan.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Martinez. Dybala in acres of space out wide. He's got away.
Nossa, esse filho da puta não passa não, velho.
It's Damian. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Mano, o cara não passou, velho.
Great vision, and that is expertly dealt with. Played out wide. Can he get it through? And this is Dybala. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Dybala. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, that's fabulous. Fratesi. Lovely feet. Zielinski does well to get it back. Bastoni.
Que isso, velho.
And the whistle goes for half time.
Enchi a barra ali pra tocar pro cara, a bola tocando no pé do cara do lado, velho.
As the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of
Porque você já consegue perceber o que vai acontecer na partida. No primeiro momento ali, quando ele deu a falta e não deu a vantagem, foi sair de frente pro gol, eu já falei, cara, essa é uma partida chata. O jogo vai complicar ao máximo. E tá acontecendo isso mesmo. Eu vejo algumas jogadas claras, tento fazer ela, a bola vai sempre para outro jogador, o cruzamento vai na mão do goleiro. E é isso. É aquela paciência.
So neither side has yet broken through. Stood up well to him there. Mkhitaryan. Rafael Leao. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. Back into the middle. And the shot chance!
Olha isso, cara. Olha isso, velho. Domínio do cara, simplesão, batida seca lá no canto, tudo certinho, velho. Passe de primeira lá retinho em cima de bala. E eu falei, você consegue perceber quando o jogo tá pra caminhar pra um lado, velho.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Olha isso, ninguém rouba a bola, velho. Passou.
Rafael Leao is on a run down the left wing.
Não ganha.
Good play. Rafael Leao plays it in.
E vai dar.
Punched away. No, again there's no. And the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Inter Milan, still this single goal behind. Di Marco, can he latch on to this? He gets big.
Ó, o contra-ataque não dá certo nunca, velho.
Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Dybala. Just about up to the hour now. Tries from distance.
O cara tá muito tranquilo no jogo pra fazer uma jogada dessa.
Watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
O cara já percebeu que o jogo tá feito pra ele.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. Mkhitaryan. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It's a good foot in there.
Tudo vai lento.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tudo vai lento. Tudo vai lento, os jogadores não vão a bola.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nos 90 minutos aí, se eu não tomar nenhum gol, o jogo me dá.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Fratesi. He's picked his way through. He's gone for goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. They get a throw in. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Dybala. Dybala tries making a foray down the right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Vlahovic. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He's found the way through.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Locatelli. And it's Serginho. Now it's Dybala. De Bruyne. Well, that pass isn't the best. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Çalhanoğlu.
Meu Deus, velho, não dá, cara, não
looking
dá.
to penetrate opposition lines. De Bruyne. Rafael Leao. Into the last 5 minutes.
Não dá, velho.
Serginho.
Não dá, cara. Eu tô vendo as jogadas, eu dou o passe certo, o jogador não executa o comando, velho. Eu vejo os caras livres, ele não vai pro cara, vai pra outro. O cara demora a passar. Tem jeito não, quando é assim, você não vai ganhar.
Bastoni. And it's Locatelli. And it's Fratesi. That is good strength. Çalhanoğlu.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, perfect. Now Martinez. Fratesi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, good-looking ball. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shot. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. More and more pressure on the ball here. Driving through the middle. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Ribery. It has been a rather gentle affair. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Modric. He's shifting through the gears here. Guendouzi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Look at the space here, and a chance! Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Nicely weighted ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played out to the left flank, played back in. Dybala. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Zielinski. And the through ball. Now it's Thuram. Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Fulkrug!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Martinez. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through, and Dybala! Beautiful from Dybala! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, super find. Well, that has not gone well. Over to the left. Darmian spots it and intercepts. And they've got rid. And it's DiMarco. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Looking to widen the gap even further here.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Thuram aims beyond the defence. Dybala! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Oh, what has happened here? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Caught offside that time. Great vision, and that could set him on his way. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Zielinski. He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot.
Olha que bizarro, tanto de cara que passou reto com o cara na bola, velho. Você tentando marcar e ninguém põe o pé na bola. Puta que pariu, velho.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Mkhitaryan. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Zielinski. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stefan de Vrij. And Mkhitaryan. Now it's Martinez. Inter Milan finding their passes. That looks a good ball through. Jimenez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Dybala. He's looking wide. Zielinski.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played out wide. Serginho. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. De Vrij is there, and he can get that clear. Damian.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Di Marco calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Fratesi. And it's Mkhitaryan. Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Mkhitaryan. Martinez receives it in a good position here. Dybala gets into some space. And he opts to go forward. De Vrij spots it and intercepts. Martinez is on... Goes for a shot! Yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rafael Leao. Looking to play him in. Serginho's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guendouzi can get it clear. Quality ball. Now it's Martinez. That is good alertness. Di Gennaro with the clearance. Oh, they could break here. Knocks it into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it out wide. And Dybala! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's given the time to pick a pass. It's a good look. Up he goes! Zielinski. And it's Damian. Lovely, now then. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal.
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Damian. Dybala. And it's Guendouzi. Good ball, good take. Mkhitaryan. It's Thuram. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mateus. Rafael Leao. Played out to the right. Guendouzi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Thuram. Cross to the back post. Out to the right. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, that's fabulous. Mkhitaryan. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Inter Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are back on the way. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Fratesi. It's Thuram. Tries to play it through. They get a throw in. And it's Fratesi. Guendouzi. This looks promising. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Guendouzi. Threads one in. And that could well leave a mark. Nicely aimed pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's clever.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Martinez. Tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's being urged to shoot, and he decides to cross it. Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
He's a sharp little ball here. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kone. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. Well, what about it? Inter Milan certainly weren't expecting this. Mkhitaryan with the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Fratesi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Thuram! It's a pretty loose pass. And again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Martinez is offering a right smile there.
Terrific header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's done very well to take that back. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And a chance! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22, numero 17,
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
numero 6.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can...
Shot, surely! Akanji gets good distance on it.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, good take in a good area. Real chance! Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! Should have equalised.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Oh, that's nice.
That's good play from him.
Guendouzi getting this one clear.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
I think we're just about done here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
All hands on deck for this one. Beretti goes short. And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. 4 added minutes on the board.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, super find. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. He gets big. He can get that clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect outcome. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now it's Haaland. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good ball, good take. Lampard. It's Lampard! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, as a player, I like a lot. And he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rodri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Robertson. Bernardo Silva. And here's Jesus. Lampard. Lampard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass somewhat off target. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Adams has it in a wide position. Semenyo. Caicedo. And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played. Rodri.
Arsenal really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bernardo Silva. That's been slipped through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a promising position. Takes a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Kulusevski can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Caicedo. Semenyo. He's got away. Opts to play it back. Bernardo Silva! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that's delightful. Kulusevski.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Matheus Nunes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Semenyo. Makalele promptly onto that, and that is that. Lampard clears. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for the run. He's found a way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Tries a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
This is
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Kindly make his way to the information centre.
Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Saka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Saka. And here's Nunes. Haaland. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going full tilt down the left. He is through here. A corner it is then. Arsenal have their second corner now. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Oh, they can break here. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Quality ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
60,179.
Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Bernardo Silva. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 21, Kulusevski. Number 18, Son Heung-min. Coming on the field, number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 19, Alvarez.
And it's Rodri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Alexander-Arnold puts his foot on the gas. Swung over. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Alvarez! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Ligt with the slide tackle there. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going. It's Lampard! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Lampard clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Robertson concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20.
So here comes the substitution.
Number 13, Bernardo Silva. Number 10, Gabriel Jesus. Coming on the field, number 24.
Nicely weighted ball.
Palmer. Number 29, Kai Havertz.
Saka.
Number 11,
Rodri. Reinders. It's played through for him. He's well positioned here. Ball swung in. We've got a goal! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. This is threatening to become a really good game. Saka, in by Saka. Oh, he's been caught napping.
6 added minutes has been
No question,
indicated.
that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Arsenal are down to 10 men. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, important interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Son Heung-min. Now it's De Bruyne. Havertz in the hunt and looking threatening. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! They've done it! And surely now the result's beyond doubt. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking.